Good evening, everyone. It's Terra Quator. Hope everyone's doing well. It's Thursday. It's Thursday, December 19th, 2024, day 354.
Frosty!
I almost feel like I need to double check that one, but I'm quite positive I'm right. Do you mind? Let me go ahead and do this one. I am absolutely certain that I am right. So just bear with me for a moment, I guess. I'm still certain I'm right. I really am sure of this. So just need to get my phone out here. I even double checked it, but with how I'm feeling right now, it just suddenly hit me really bad. And yes, I'm right. Yeah, it just hit me like really, really bad. I had to switch allergy medicine to what I could afford for the time being. I was taking Zysol like every day, and I had to switch over to Claritin for right now. And I really wish I didn't have to, because Claritin takes a while to start taking effect. And then you have to start taking it every day. And I missed a day because I ran out of allergy medicine. So it took until last night to get any more. And I'm just waiting for it to start, working. And my allergies are awful right now. And do you mind? I kind of need to wipe my lenses off. I'll go over everything. Oh, my goodness. Why is it... Oh, they got so bad as soon as I was getting ready to hit that record button, too. It got especially bad. Like, really, really bad. Nose is just running and running. My eyes are starting to burn. It's that daggone cat. Because, I mean, the family really loves the cat. The cat's pretty cool, though. I like that cat. He's cool. But I have pet allergies. They get really bad. That's why I seldom ever go to the in-laws. I go over there very rarely, and I have to stay at a quarter because they have 3 dogs, and I'm allergic to dogs. And it's especially bad with short hair, and they're all short hair dogs. I don't know what it is, but short hair dogs, when you get allergies for dogs, short hair dogs, for some reason, it just stings. It stings and burns. But anyway, moving on, it's still Christmas time. I'm working on a project right now like Tessa was talking about, but I'm behind on it, so I kind of have to put a rush on it. I was trying to do some editing for it earlier today, and I fell asleep. I was extremely tired. It happens. I don't like to say it happens. It's not exactly like it happens. It's just, for some reason, I was extra tired. Excuse me. It's this sleep schedule. Trying to get Sweet Pea to sleep at normal hours is incredibly challenging. And I did have to stay up extra late last night working on the first part of the project, being the Stave 1, or, Chapter 1, as some would, modern times would call it. But, I have some level of concern that I may have developed mild dyslexia. And that's what I learned last night when reading the first chapter. So, hopefully it's okay. It's just I have to do a lot of editing to get some stuff cleaned up and get some background music in there that fits the mood. And if I have time, I'll do more. I just really have to put a rush in it where I have to do Chapter 2 tonight, Chapter 3 Saturday night or Friday night, and then Saturday night I have to do the other ones. I just really hope I have enough time. Because, this needs to be up at... Well, I'm hoping to get the first chapter uploaded tonight. But honestly, looking at how things are going right now, I'm not 100% sure I'll have that kind of time. Because it took me... I want to say a little over an hour to get 8 minutes of the audio partially edited. I mean, there's more that needs to be done to it. It's just, it took more time than I wanted. And there's an hour and a half of audio recording I have to go through, and I've only gone through about 8 minutes. Whoops. That should be fun, right? Anyway, yeah, just kind of, thinking about how to get it done more efficiently. Didn't help that there was a news cycle. I honestly, I need to stay away from the news. That's what I need to do. Yeah. On another note, Buttercup finished her final day of school for the semester. So today was the last day of 2024. She is now on winter break. Should be fun enough, right? We'll figure out what all we can do together. Though that's been a challenge. I've offered to do things with her, and she's just, I guess she's just at that age where doing stuff with her dad's is just stupid. I guess. I mean, it was hard for me to do stuff with my dad, but that's because he had entirely different interests. And it's more or less the same thing with myself and my daughter, where... Excuse me. This is only Jesus getting worse. Okay, my eyes are really burning right now. Oh boy. Oh, I don't. Oh man. Anyway, I'm in the same position where it's just I don't have as many things relatable in terms of interest when it comes to myself and my kids. That could change over time. She's at that very normal age where it's just you don't want to do things with your dad in particular. Well, since I have a daughter, but I'll give it a couple of years, maybe that'll change. Okay, maybe not a couple of years because she's at the age where it really gets bad. I was just talking with Lilia about things that are to come that I'm not looking forward to. And we're right up against that wall, and a lot of it is because of just all the things that make growing. Okay, it's just difficult to talk about, and I apologize for that. That's me. I'm trying to there's no easy way of talking about it. It's somewhat personal, but it's also a very normal part of growing up. It's just, I don't look forward to it at all. Yeah. But, I mean, they're going to be out there playing Goat Simulator most of the time. Like Goat Simulator Remastered and Goat Simulator 3. And at least with Goat Simulator 3, you can play it online. So I'll see what I can do there, I guess. Excuse me, I'm still really... I do not like these allergies. I hate allergies so much. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. Plus my lenses are fogging up again. I have to keep lifting my head to see where I'm going because it's... I guess it's humidity. I don't know what it is, but out here, when it starts getting cold, it gets really, really humid. Like, really humid. Whatever. Yeah, so pretty much the gist of everything that I'm doing right now is just trying to get a Christmas project done for everyone and realizing that my brain does not function the way I'd like it to. And, well, more or less, I only have myself to blame for that. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I stopped drinking to begin with. I've done enough damage to myself, The other part, though, is I've been doing everything I can to keep exercising my brain, but I haven't done enough to exercise my brain. So, certain things are just out of practice with, and the stupid thing is, one of the ones that I'm out of practice with is just reading a book. I know. I got used to reading everything online, and I have noticed the trend of everything being shorter and shorter. I'll have an explanation of something, and I will have friends be like, TLDR, shorten it. And they want it shortened into like 1 or 2 sentences because that over 160 characters is just too much for them. And I understand I can be long-winded. Lilia won't even watch these because they're too long. And It's just a growing trend across the board that I have a lot of complaints about. I really do. And a lot of it is no one I really know personally has the attention span for just about anything anymore. And I thought I had an attention span problem. Well, I do have an attention span problem. I really do. I mean, you can hear me. I just banter off of left and right about different things all day, pretty much. But if I were to compare, I don't like comparing myself with other people. But if I do compare attention spans, I always had an attention span problem growing up. They made it perfectly clear that I did, and they metaphorically pin-cushioned me throughout my entire childhood for my attention span and other problems. And now here I am as an adult where it almost seems like I have a larger attention span than most people I know, including, some in my family. It's so bad where I know first and second grade, mostly second and third grade for Buttercup. Her teachers at that time had complaints that she had an attention span problem. Well, now she's in the fourth grade, and because of this situation I spoke about before, where she's the one not on TikTok, now she's the one with the highest attention span in her class. So I am keenly aware that the excess of short form content is a major contributing factor to no one having an attention span whatsoever, to where I can barely even have a conversation with my wife. This is very true. Where it is hard to have a conversation because of the, every little topic or image in front of your face is changing every few seconds. And I can tell you, yes, well, I'm more or less more boring than other people, which I'm okay with being more boring. I like being boring, for the most part. But I have gotten messages from, YouTube, not Teen YouTube. I'm not partnered or anything, but as a creator, you get your YouTube creators' emails every once in a while, and I have gotten them saying, you need to be doing YouTube Shorts. I'm like, no, I will not be doing YouTube Shorts. I've already done some, and believe me, the average view count for those is much higher than what I get with regular YouTube videos. That's to be expected, but that's because that's what YouTube wants people to be doing. But me looking at the real-life ramifications of YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and, well, you could do long-form content on X. I mean, it used to be shorter. They used to have Vine, but it's mostly Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. They all do short-form content. Like, from what I can tell, Instagram has not let me do anything longer than, like, I want to say like a minute or two. I've tried to do longer. It won't even let me do widescreen. It's letterbox only, which is, standard format is letterbox. But they only let me do letterbox format and only like a minute or two tops. And the majority of the stuff you see there and other places are like average. I want to say the average is like maybe 30 seconds. I've heard that they started doing longer content on TikTok, but I'm not getting a TikTok. I'm not going to be part of that ecosystem. Zero desire to be. And again, all this also falls into the YouTube Shorts format, where I hear you can do up to 2 minutes now. Mine won't let me. Mine says 1 minute. I get 1 minute, and it's really hard to compress things into 1 minute. But the other side of it is, I don't want to contribute to the attention span problem people are having. I don't want to contribute to that, so I stopped doing shorts. I was doing it because, like I said, my views on average were higher, and the view count would go up faster, which means obviously it was, putting the channel out there to say, hey, they do stuff. They look at the shorts. But it didn't. It did fine, and it helped a bit. But do I really want to do that and then feel guilty down the line of being like, well, it might be helping the channel, it might be helping people be like, oh, maybe there's something interesting here. No, I'm pretty boring, and again, I'm okay with that. But I do not want to deal with being clearly aware that I am would be contributing to the what do they call it now? Brain rot? I don't want to contribute to that. I do not want to be someone contributing to people having their brain function start failing them for that constant dopamine hit of scrolling on a phone to see a different video every few seconds. I don't want to be part of that. So if people say your videos are too long, shorten them, do shorts. No, I will not do shorts. I understand that's what the demand is. But Tara, will not contribute to your brain rot. You're welcome. I know what's best for you, as some would say. But no, it's not that I know what's best for you. It's that I don't want to deal with the guilt for that. Because guilt weighs on me a little bit more than other things, I guess. Long-winded. Go figure. Me, oh no, Tara is long-winded. Whatever will we do? Believe me, it's still very frustrating that even my close friends, mostly online, well, my IRL friends, we've all gone separate directions, but that's because, we grow up, we get older, do our own things, we have our own families, have our own things to worry about. But the online friends, most of them keep telling me TLDR. Make something shorter. I'm like, no, I'm good. I understand the conundrum there, but, well, most of the friends I know are very content with their short-form content. Not all of them, but a lot of them are, and that's why I keep getting the response of TLDR. And believe me, I've heard that in my social circles way too much. Way too much. Like, yo, you really, really should look at, reducing your brain rot content. Remember how people used to how it used to be before the overabundance of isekai anime, when people would talk about junk food anime just invading the entire anime ecosystem? Well, now it's brain rot. People do their easy because it's easy to just zone out, and you can't even say enjoy yourself, but you just watch a whole bunch of it, and then you realize you just went through an entire series of nonsense. And honestly, short-form content is also junk food. It's junk food for the brain, because all you're doing is just shovel-wearing empty dopamine. It's like empty calories for your brain. It's like empty calories, but not really calories, because you get the idea. It's empty brain food. It's not even food. We get the general idea, but I'd love to have a better metaphor for it other than just junk food. I mean, maybe that's why they call it brain rot. Maybe. Don't you love this tree? This tree is very nice, but it's been frocked. Anyway, I think I've rambled enough. I have a ton of work to do. It's 5:46 p.m., so I have a lot of work to do and very little time to get it done. Honestly, we must cross our fingers that I can get this project done in time. I hope everyone enjoys their evening. Enjoy your Christmas vacation for those who have vacations. I understand not everyone does, so I apologize. But spend some time with your loved ones. This is the perfect time of year to do that. Anyway, this is Terra Quator. It's Thursday. It's December 19th, 2024. It is day 354. Yes, I'm still sober, quite obviously. I'm just tired. I'm very tired. Oh, that's why I started talking faster. I took caffeine again. I love my caffeine. Boy, howdy. I don't do it in coffee form very often. I haven't had it's been a little while since I've had coffee. I do sometimes do it in tea format, but I have reduced my energy drink consumption. There we go. There are some of the Monster energies that I really do appreciate. Most of them are, well, when it comes to Monster, I prefer Monster Rehab. But I've been on it before, but this isn't the season for it. I need something nice and hot. Tea Earl Grey hot. Actually, I will be having some tea Earl Grey hot, and as soon as I'm done with this. So I'm going to hurry off of here because I'm ready for my Earl Grey tea. It would be mighty fantastic. Anyway, I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their Thursday evening. We will see you all tomorrow on Friday. So long, everyone. I'm going. Not for those cookies, but to turn my computer, or not turn the computer off, to turn all of this off. See you around, everyone. And do take care of yourselves.